I'll probably never forget the day. This was several years ago when I was working for corporate America. The president had sent me over to Asia to help work on one of the most significant customer accounts that our company had. A lot of money was at stake, hundreds of millions of dollars. So to say I was stressed would be an understatement. And he'd essentially given me a one-way ticket. He said, don't come back until the problems have been addressed. So week 1 goes by, week 2 goes by, week 3 goes by, my stress is growing, and I'm eager to get home. During that season when I was so stressed and anxious, Sydney and I had a routine where each morning in the hotel room, my morning, her evenings, we would Skype and have an opportunity to talk together and to pray and to read God's Word. One particular morning when I had some very stressful meetings coming up, providentially, I was reading from Psalm 25, and these phrases from God's Word impacted my heart with incredible hope. Things like, to you, Lord, I lift up my soul. In you, God, I trust. You are the God of my salvation. The friendship of the Lord is for those who fear him. His eyes are ever toward the Lord, and he will pluck my feet out of the net. Turn to me and be gracious to me. O God, I am lonely and afflicted, and the troubles of my heart are enlarged. Please bring me out of my distress. Consider my affliction and my trouble, and deliver me. O God, I take refuge in you. Oh, those words were just so powerful in that season. They were so impactful that as I attempted to read them out loud to Cindy, I was just overwhelmed with emotion because God's Word was ministering in such a difficult time for me. We know that his Word is very relevant and very powerful. Even today, when I come across Psalm 25, like we did this past Sunday from Pastor Ryan's sermon, it quickly takes me back to that season of life when I saw God use his Word to speak to me in very real and tangible ways. We know God's Word is alive and active. So let me encourage you, don't forsake the blessing of letting God's Word pour over you every day. Study it, read it, meditate on it, pray through it, apply it, live it. We know the Bible is not just some history book or some collection of ancient writings and poetry. These are the words of life. It can and does bring hope to the hopeless, healing to the hurting, conviction to the errant, instruction for the simple, strength for the weak, help for the struggling, support for the lonely, and indeed life to those who are weary and dying. We agree with Peter when he said, "Where else can we go, Lord? For you have the words of life." Friends, let us all be faithful to turn to his Word and rest on it. God is faithful.